Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
We are at the Shangri-La Raceway for the 25th race of Season 1 of the SCRL Icebreakers Whelen series. The number 23 of Cole Nixie will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 121 car of Ryan Pritchard. Here's the starting lineup for tonight's race. Keka Whiteline, our points leader, starting 15th, has a 197-point lead over Riley Spurley-Tube, who is starting 18th. Now, as you notice, I said Shangri-La. I think it's how you say the track's name, but we are at Oswego. I think it's how you say his name. That's because that Shangri-La Raceway has not been made for in 2003, so I had to study the statistics, and this is the closest race to that track in real life. So, yeah. So after a fun race at Pocono where Kyle Hunter scored his first career win of this season, and career, I believe, I can't remember. We are at the short track once again here at Shangri-La. With 4 races to go, Whiteline has a 197-point lead. She cannot lock up the championship here, but a good run could seal her 6th championship in the next race at Oxford. And that's pretty much it. 20 laps is the scheduled distance. And without any further ado, here are the most famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
It's been a fun season with a lot of different winners, but we're slowly heading toward the finale, which will be at Martinsville. And we got a car that is blown up immediately. That's Kyle Hunter. So that's going to slow up Patrick Smith, Orius, Fitzwater, and Bafo Sacco, and Fitzwater. So horrible, horrible luck for Kyle Hunter. Gets his first win the very next race. Smoke erupts from the car. He heads into pit road, and Cole Nixie will have the honor of leading us to the green here at Shangri-La Raceway. And there's the green flag. And do we have more cars having problems? Oh, yeah, we do. Marco Telzi trying to go to pit road. Spins out for some reason. Cole Nixie gets a great jump. Sammy Sabry Jr. moves into second place. And Cole Nixie will lead the first lap. A very weird start to this race. Sammy Sabry Jr. moves into second place. Here comes Eli Bright. Trying to end the season on a high note with a podium finish. Of course, there's 4 races to go, but still. And look at this. Nick Kennedy, the 3 car, who had a horrible crash at Pocono, is in the top 10. Good run by that driver. Well, it's not going to be for long because here comes A.J. Jones. But he's showing he can compete. They're all chasing Cole Nixie, who's been on fire the past few races. Scored his first win at Thompson, passing the Keka Whiteline with a few laps to go. Was chasing down Kyle Hunter in the last few laps at Pocono, finished second. Now he's trying to get another win here at Shangri-La. But Sammy Sabry Jr. is closing in. Don't count him out. He is a former champion here in the SCRL by winning the SCRL Cat Dog Pro Series East Division. We got 15 laps to go. There you see A.J. Jones, and there she is, the would-be champion, Keka Whiteline, moving into the top 10. 4 race wins this season. Coulda, woulda, shoulda been a race winner at Thompson, but was passed by Cole Nixie with less than 10 laps to go. She's just been putting it on him. Constant top 10s, constant top 5s. As they say, consistency wins championships. Her closest challenger, Riley Spurley, is way back here in 22nd. That will not win you championships, finishing back that far. Of course, it's not his fault. It's where he started, so, you know. And we got a battle for the lead. Sammy Jr. is hounding Cole Nixie. And Eli Bright has joined the party. It's a 3-car race. But does anybody have anything for Cole Nixie? As we have completed 8 laps, be 12 to go. Make that 11 to go this time by. He pulls away just a little bit from Sammy Jr. There's Kakawatline moving up another spot. This is for P7. Still looking for that 25th career win. She is currently 3 away from passing Shuttle for the all-time race wins. Got 9 to go. You see, Aureus has moved up pretty well ever since he was held up at the start. Moved up to 11th. White Line is still hounding AJ Jones for 7th. She beat him to the line that time, but he's fighting back still. We're keeping an eye on this because there's no battle for the lead right now. Cole Nixie has a 0.08 of a second lead. There it is. See? Nothing going on up here. Riley Spurley has not gained any since we last left him. He actually lost a spot. Ryan Pritchard is right there in 5th, so he is beating White Line right now. Eli Bright hounding Sammy Jr. This is 2 former race winners. Eli goes a little bit wide, trying to get a run down the front stretch. Be 6 laps to go. Back up front to Cole Nixie. As I mentioned before, he's had horrible luck for the first, 23 races. Then he goes to Thompson Raceway. Stays in 2nd for most of the race. Passes White Lion. Scores his first SCRL Icebreakers Whelen Series win. And in the next race at Pocono, starts 2nd. No, he started 3rd. He finished 2nd, trying to get around Kyle Hunter. This race started P1. He has led every single lap. Has a 1.8 second lead. And barring anything happening in the next 3 laps, Cole Nixie will score his 2nd win in the last 3 races. And I believe he is still in contention for the championship, so anything could happen with 4 races to go. 2 laps to go. Nothing going on. No one making any extra attempt. And to turn 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Cole Nixie. And to turn 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. And to turn number 3. And to turn number 4. Picks up his first win at Thompson. The next race he finishes 2nd at Pocono. And he scores his 2nd win of the season. He wins here at Shangri-La Raceway. Here are your race results. Cole Nixie scores his 2nd win in the last 3 races. Sammy Jr. finishes 2nd. 3rd, Eli Bright. 4th, Danny Bouchard. 5th, Ryan Pritchard. 6th, Daniel Kachot. 7 points leader, White Line. 8th, Al Agassi. 9th, AJ Jones. And 10th was Dexter Black. We had 23 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. One driver was a lap down. That was Marco Telzi because he spun out coming to pit road on the pace lap and finishing last in 25th after winning his first race of the season at Pocono. Kyle Hunter finishes last in the very next race. Well, that's it for this race. We will take it to victory lane for the second time this season with the number 23 car of Cole Nixie. Here are your point standings after the 25th race of the season at Shangri-La. Kakawatline is still our points leader. She has a 167-point lead over Cole Nixie, who won his second race in the last 3 events. Ryan Pritchard is now third, 197 points behind. Fourth, Eli Bright, 235 points behind. And fifth, Riley Spurley, 249 points behind. Sixth is A.J. Jones. Seventh, Eddie Wicumby. Eighth, Sammy Savvy Jr. Ninth, Carter Friesian. And 10th is Evan Hunter. 11th is Patrick Smith. 12th, Kyle Hunter. 13th, Simon Oskin. 14th, Al Lagasse. 15th, Daniel Bouchard. 16th, Zachary Fitzwater. 17th, Dexter Black. 18th, Jack Lagasse. 19th, Marco Telzi. And 20th is Anthony Lopez. 21st, Joshua Rush. 22nd, Baffled Sacco. 23rd, Danny Grachach. 24th, Nick Kennedy. 25th, Oriya Centaur. And last is Ace Horsebutt. That is your point standings after the 25th race of the season at Shangri-La. We will next see you at the 26th race of the season at the Oxford Plains Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.